Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a March 2025 reading for Sun, Moon and Rising. We will look at the theme that you will be exploring for the month of March, and we will do a cross of truth, look at what's working in your favor, potential hazards and obstacles, likely outcome, and then a message of guidance from Spirit. So let's see. Okay, the theme for the month for you Aquarius is going forward. The path in front of you looks a lot more abundant and rich than what you realize. You are starting to see your efforts pay off, and you can start to formulate and get a sense of the direction that you're heading in. And that doesn't happen by itself. You have made this happen. So let us see. I'm using my deck here, the Telepathic Tarot, for this reading. It was on sale, but then I had some problems with the publishing, printing, so bear with me. I'll let you know when it's back on sale. But it's an awesome deck, I have to say that, because I've painted all the pictures. But let's see. What is happening for you, Aquarius? Apart from moving forward, of course. Let's see how it's affecting you. Okay, I will lay the cards out, clarify them before I show you and talk through them all, okay? So just bear with me. Starting off with the Four of Pentacles, desires the Three of Pentacles, was working in your favor, the Knight of Cups, challenges the Page of Cups, and the outcome is Judgment. Wow. Okay, so you end off on a major arcana. So you end off on a big decision, like a judgment call that needs to take place. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Okay. And clarify first of all. Things, matters of the heart are really connecting with you. You've got a lot of Pentacles card, which is talking about money, or you know, your resources, materials, which has come up a couple of times, but it really feels to me like the things that are either triggering you or propelling you forward is to do with matters of the heart. Okay, the emotional body. Let's have a look. Okay. Four of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Swords, the Three of Pentacles. Oh shame, I've just heard this energy of like, you're so dog-tired you need a break, but there's no chance. Shame. I'll talk to you about it in a minute. Okay, so Three of Pentacles, we've got the High Priestess. Knight of Cups, we got the Six of Pentacles. That's nice. Page of Cups, we've got the Two of Swords, and Judgment card, we've got the Four of Cups. Aquarius. You need to make some decisions this month, by the end of the month for sure. Okay, you start off with the Four of Pentacles, clarified by the Ten of Swords. Okay, so I'm getting a very tired energy, an energy where you just feel like you need a break, where you don't want to spend anymore, you don't want to go out and do anything, you just need to keep your cards close to your chest. Part of that, it feels like, is because you're so, again, I feel like you're just so tired and you really just want a break. Okay, you just feel like you're exhausted. I don't think you're going to get that chance just yet. Bear with me, I'll explain why in a moment. Okay, so there is a deep understanding within yourself that there's a way that you've been thinking, a way that you've been moving forward and trying to plan ahead that you just recognize is not going to work that way. The Ten of Swords talks about something being dead, done and over with. Usually it refers to a belief system that is dead, done and over with, and it is actually a blessing in disguise. So, okay, let me give you an example. Say, for example, you decide, okay, I want to have a beautiful house abroad, okay? And you're trying to, you know, you've always planned that this is what you want, and this is a conventional route to take me there, and then you recognize that is not realistic the way I thought it could be. And I've been trying to research and figure all of that stuff out, and I know that there's no way that I can do that based on the way I was thinking before. Okay, so it feels like there's been something that's been going on in your mind. You're absolutely exhausted, you've been spinning many plates, and you're just like, I cannot continue in this frame of mind, I cannot continue with the same trajectory. I want to like protect my wealth, I want to protect what I have, and I recognize that I cannot protect it whilst equally being super busy and expending my energy. It's weird. It's like, it feels very energetic. Yes, it can talk about physical wealth, like, you know, Pentacles is a material object. It talks about the coin, right? But I feel like this is also your energy we're talking about. It's like, because I feel so exhausted with the start of this, and like you're so exhausted, tired now, but it's also like the energy that you're spending and you're wanting to recoup your energy, right? You're not wanting to spend more of it now. You need to kind of start to kind of call it in a little bit, just so that you can have a breather. Very difficult to do that, particularly when the desire that you have is the Three of Pentacles clarified by the High Priestess, okay? So it's a little bit of, it's almost like a kind of contradictory energy as you start the month. It's like you desperately want to break, but at the same time, you desperately want to move forward to make something happen. So it's like you have the goal, and the goal is here, and you're here, and you're wanting to make it happen, but you're so tired, you just want to sleep or just recoup your energy. But at the same time, you have to make some changes so that you can get to the goal that you have. So that's a kind of contradictory energy. It's like a stop, start, and that in itself is exhausting. So it could be a choice of, okay, I'm just going to like forget about the goal for now and just recoup my energy, right? Or I'm going to power on and go towards the goal. But the chopping and changing will be the thing that's actually more exhausting. So obviously your choice. But when we look at your desire, we've got the Three of Pentacles with the High Priestess. So you are looking to, it's like re-nurture something, repair something from the past. It's about, like typically this card would be an architecture showing other people their plans for the future, right? It's about collaboration. You are wanting to collaborate. You're wanting to fix something. You're wanting to kind of build something, right? And the clarification with the High Priestess is kind of to do with knowing that you've got a sense of something, a sixth sense about a direction that you want to go in, or a skill set that you want to re-employ. And there's nothing tangible that is providing the evidence of this, but you feel the tug of it, right? And that's where we've got a shift taking place. You're no longer thinking about your goals in a very conventional way of how to achieve something. Instead, now you're moving in the direction of, let's utilize the resources I've got, bring some people together, and be the architects of my own life. And I'm doing that in a way that is following a certain hunch, a certain kind of feeling I get, rather than, if we use the example of wanting that house abroad, then waiting for the bank to tell me that I can or I can't. It's a kind of deviating around systems of belief that you thought you had to have this in order to get that, okay? And now you're playing with those energies. But at the same time, it's exhausting, but it's because it's like retraining or reprogramming the mind to think in a slightly outside the box. Now, what's working in your favor, we've got the Knight of Cups with the Six of Pentacles. So it's helping you and aiding this month as you are feeling the love, right, with people around you. It feels to me like there's either going to be a gift of money, a gift of finance, or a gift of energy that other people give you. And it comes with love, and it makes you feel super excited because you feel the support. Again, it's like there's a lot of support here coming on in with that Three of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and Six of Pentacles. You've got a lot of support around you, and you're seeing the results of that, and it's showing up in a very physical way. So use it. It gives you a bit of a lift, but it may just put you in a position of the challenge for the month, which is the Page of Cups and the Two of Swords. It may just cause you to regret or question the goals that you have about moving forward, okay? It's like there's a direction that you want to go in. Everything's about direction this month for you, okay? We got the direction of, you know, the guy on the waves. We've got the going forward. That's a direction, okay? That's a pathway. And then the outcome is that pathway of the Judgment card. So everything is about direction this month for you. and you're feeling the love, you're feeling the support from others, and you might even get some financial aid with regards to that. The challenge maybe, I would say, is that when you get that support, you may start to doubt your motives. You may start to doubt where your heart is at, or at least re-evaluate it, because we've got 2 choice cards. We've got the 2 of Swords here and the Judgment card coming forward. Okay, you may feel that you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, whichever way you go, so why even bother, right? Seems to be, I would say, follow that High Priestess energy, that intuitive energy that you've got this month, which is super strong. Follow that, because it feels to me like what you've already projected in your head is definitely miles away from how things are going to transpire. So you cannot base the decisions on the mind this month, okay? The trajectory. You might have to go with more the heart, okay? So it's like mind over heart energy. That could be the challenge. We're like, I don't know what to trust. I want to move forward. I want to kind of achieve my goals, but I'm stuck between these 2 areas in my life, and it feels to me like there's a third place situation, third party situation that could actually like be much better for you, it embraces both rather than going one or the other. So there's definitely, following your intuition is actually going to be the thing that serves you. Do not follow the statistics. Do not follow the old conventional methods. I don't think that's serving you this month, okay? The outcome, though, is going to be the Judgment. We've got Judgment and we've got the 4 of Cups. Right, so by the end of the month, it may feel initially, okay, so we talked about the end of the month that last week, say, for example. It might feel initially like I'm walking through a very dark cave corridor and I cannot really see what my future looks like with wanting to go forward. I cannot see it. It's dark. And yet you're following your intuition. You're following it, kind of going, well, I'm just going to have to trust that this corridor will lead me to a place where I can at least see what's ahead of me and see what my options are. So carry on walking through that dark corridor, because you have guidance on your side. You've got the dragonfly and the owl, which represents, kind of nudges from spirit with the dragonfly and a deep wisdom as well. So even though it feels dark and uncertain, walk through that dark corridor, because you do have the light will start to peer in and you'll start to see new ways, new ideas, which you would never have thought in a million years, okay? An opportunity is then offered to you, which is a gift from the universe, which is coming over there, right? It may just be that you may not feel ready to embrace it. 4 of Cups often talks about not wanting to rock the boat, even though, things are okay. It's okay. So, I don't want to be greedy now and ask for more. And what that card usually says is, no, things are okay, but you deserve more. So we're going to help you with more. We're going to offer you something that's going to lift your heart even bigger. And it's divinely guided. So often is the case when we walk through a very dark corridor, now obviously I'm speaking metaphorically, often is the case when we walk through a dark corridor and we are uncertain, but we're putting the trust in ourselves, particularly when we are exhausted and we're tired. We just want someone to sort the problem out, just make it happen, rescue me, just make it, I just want the end result now. So usually when we're at that point, we can tend to feel quite vulnerable and quite not sure that we trust in ourselves. And what the reason I'm doing this now and generally always is because I'm saying to you, trust in yourself, particularly when you're feeling vulnerable, particularly when you're feeling completely uncertain. You have something that's arriving on in. And even if it arrives in and you're thinking, no, I don't want to upset the balance, grab that opportunity, because that is the thing that's making you move forward. You don't have to know the end result now. You're not going to know, but by the end of the month, you're going to be called to make a decision. And the decision is entirely up to you. But I would say that it's almost as if we've got like 2, maybe 3 offerings that are coming in. And it could be small ones, but there's one in particular that feels like a real helping hand. Take them, okay? Because it's going to set forth the trajectory into a direction where you feel like you can start to see your path lay out in front of you. So, really positive. Let us grab a message from Spirit to end this reading for you, Aquarius. What do you need to know, please, for your highest good, Aquarius? Guidance from Spirit. I'll take that top card. Temple, the wisdom within, quieten external noise. Okay, so this guidance here is really asking you to use your body as your first port of call to enable yourself to trust yourself. Now, temple can obviously be a place that you go to, but I'm feeling more like the body temple. The High Priestess will speak to you when you allow yourself to like settle into yourself and just shut off all that noise, okay? That's going to enable you to make the decision call based on what is right for you rather than what's right for the people around you. So I would say this month is not about a month of problem solving. It's a month of kind of seeing it all out on the table, thinking about old habits, thinking about old choices, old decisions, and kind of going, right, I'm going to sweep that off the table completely and go in a whole new direction that has not been tested or tried yet. It's off, it's kind of just, it's curving around, you know, how I've always done things. The only way you're going to be able to do that is to either might do some meditation or go somewhere that you've got to quieten that external noise, okay? And then we also had another card that came with this, same card as Taurus actually. We've got the volcano. Relationships expressed, don't stagnate, okay? So this may be affecting your relationships this month with all kinds of relationships, doesn't have to be romantic, right? This is really a month for you to speak your truth and express your truth. Now, I'm not talking if you're pissed off to kind of start going shouting at people and you're expressing your truth. I'm talking about kind of in a compassionate way, with measured words, with love. You've got to be honest with yourself, okay? Because the minute you just go slightly people-pleasing in one aspect, that will create the reality for you moving forward, and then you'll wonder why it doesn't look like the reality you want, right? Because you weren't quite fully transparent with what it is that's really important for you. If you stagnate, things will fester inside you and may erupt in. It's always the case. It's always very inconvenient when we've kind of like bottled something up for a while. Something's been like, you know, triggering us and annoying us, but don't say anything because you want to be peaceful, you want to, you know, don't want to rock the boat. But actually, usually what happens is at the least opportune time, it comes out in the worst way, right? So Spirit here is saying, take some time with yourself, right? Quieten the mind, find your own internal wisdom, and embrace that energy, that self-awareness and that consciousness, so that when things do crop up over the month, you could literally just be expressing one sentence with love, and it will eradicate so much of that festering deep within, right? Enabling someone to connect with you and see it from your eyes. So, a beautiful reading. You're definitely moving forward. I do feel like by the end of the month you will have a clearer picture about what life could be looking like for you in the future. In the meantime, don't rush it. Don't try and project it. It will come to you. You don't have to run to it. It's coming on anyway. Allow it to come in the graceful time that's meant to. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I really hope it helped. I hope it resonated. If you did like this video, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. And thank you so much for being here. Have a gorgeous month. Good luck. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.